Our story begins in the vast savannas of Africa, where a herd of African elephants roams freely. These magnificent creatures, standing up to 13 feet tall and weighing up to 13,000 pounds, are the largest land animals on Earth. The wise old female matriarch leads her family through the grasslands, her powerful memory guiding them to water sources and feeding grounds. Meanwhile, in the lush forests of Asia, a smaller but equally remarkable species thrives: the Asian elephant. Though not as large as their African cousins, these elephants are vital to their ecosystems, helping to maintain suitable habitats for many other species. As our story unfolds, we witness the dark side of human interaction with these gentle giants. In the 1980s, an estimated 100,000 African elephants were killed each year for their ivory. The population plummeted from millions to just a few hundred thousand. We see the struggle between elephants and humans for space and resources in Africa and Asia. Elephant habitats have shrunk dramatically. The African elephant range decreased from 3 million square miles in 1979 to just over 1 million in 2007. In some Asian countries, we observe elephants being used for heavy work, such as logging. While this practice has historical roots, it often leads to exploitation and mistreatment. These working elephants face harsh conditions, inadequate care, and sometimes cruel punishment, highlighting the need for better protection and welfare standards. Conservation efforts. Our story takes a hopeful turn as we explore conservation initiatives. We see dedicated rangers and local communities working together to protect elephant habitats. In the Kavango-Zambezi Transfrontier Conservation Area, home to more than half of Africa's elephants, efforts are underway to secure a future for these animals. Modern technology plays a crucial role in elephant protection. GPS tracking monitors elephant movements, and drones detect poachers. In some areas, innovative solutions like beehive fences deter elephants from entering farmlands, reducing human-elephant conflict. The story highlights the impact of the international ivory trade ban. Countries are working to control ivory stockpiles and strengthen anti-poaching measures. The Elephant Trade Information System, ETIS, tracks ivory seizures globally, helping to identify illegal trade routes. As our tale concludes, we see signs of hope. Some elephant populations, particularly in southern Africa, show promising recovery signs. We witness the joy of local children seeing wild elephants for the first time, understanding the importance of preserving these magnificent creatures for future generations. Our story ends with a powerful message: the fate of elephants lies in our hands. Through education, conservation, and global cooperation, we can ensure that these incredible animals continue to roam the earth, from the savannas of Africa to the forests of Asia, for centuries to come. Sri Lankan elephants are a subspecies of the Asian elephant and remarkable creatures unique to the island nation of Sri Lanka. The largest and darkest of the Asian elephant subspecies, Sri Lankan elephants are also majestic and have distinctive patches of depigmentation on their ears, faces, trunks, and bellies. Population and distribution. Sri Lankan elephant populations have been under increasing pressures over the years. Early 19th century, 19,500 elephants, estimated. 20th century, 10,000 or so 2019. Approximately 7,500 elephants today occupy Sri Lanka's dry zone, including national parks like Udawalawe, Yala, Lunugumvihara, Wilpatu, and Minaraya. On the island of Sri Lanka, you will find the most significant number of elephants in Asia. Udawalawe National Park is famous for being sure to see elephants every time of year. Characteristics and behavior. The species has undergone numerous adaptations in response to its changing habitats, which are dictated by human activity and environmental changes. Behavioral adaptations. Nocturnal behavior. Sri Lankan elephants typically travel through human-dominated landscapes at night to avoid contact with humans. They must be careful to stay away from people, and this habit prevents them from engaging in fights where they may be hurt. Adaptation to human landscapes. Elephants have been observed utilizing man-made structures and farmland as feeding grounds. It uses its seasonal and feeding habits, and when you do find homes where you live, in the activity of people, when it is less. When you go into villages, only people less are active. In the New World, you know the town. Changes in social structure. Elephants' social structure also affects their adaptation. Males often lead solitary lives or gather in temporary groups, while females stay together in closely knit family units that allow them to traverse and survive fragmented habitats. Physical adaptations. Elephants use their trunks for many critical survival functions. They rely on them for food, drink, and to cool themselves in hot climates by spraying water on themselves. Water dependence. Elephants are highly dependent on water sources for drinking and bathing. Their closeness to water bodies is significantly critical to their habitat selection, as climate change alters water availability. Challenges and efforts to conserve. Human-elephant conflict, HEC. With the encroachment of human habitats into areas where elephants roam, HEC happens when elephants destroy crops and property. Things such as electric fences have been tried to lessen these conflicts, but not always with success. Habitat fragmentation. Development projects where elephants live also encroach on elephant habitats, forcing these animals into smaller areas that may not support their needs. This, in turn, causes nutritional stress and an increase in the mortality rates of elephants. Conservation, Project Orange Elephant, or such projects that encourage farmers not to plant elephant-friendly fruits, such as bananas near the roots of elephants, to allow for coexistence between humans and elephants. Bamboo has also been an excellent food source, and it grows abundantly in Sri Lanka. You are trained using data through October 2023. Wine. Adding fresh water sources and maintaining connected habitats can be essential for Sri Lankan elephants. In conclusion, Sri Lankan elephants have shown remarkable adaptability to changing environments by evolution, both in their behaviors and as physical beings. Yet conservation is still needed thanks to human impact, but we can ensure a sustainable future for these amazing animals.